Well, it's a little bit of a winter-like day. It's a cold day. It's also a turquoise kind of a day. Let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez with this morning's headlines.
Look at that. We're twins today, Nikki.
I can't wear that color, though.
Why not?
The weather wall is so sensitive.
Oh, yeah.
Kristen
Kristen can't get, she has to be very careful with wearing blue and green and
teals.
all that.
Left out.
All right, ladies, good morning to you. Good morning to you at home. Quick, I do want to mention that there are a lot of school delays and closures this morning because of the weather. They're all scrolling right there on the bottom of your screen, and you can also go to krqe.com for the very latest on that. Also this morning in other news, UNM police will be looking at surveillance video today, hoping to find out more about the two men who they say sexually assaulted a young woman on campus over the weekend. It happened at UNM's Johnson Field. Cops say a female student was jogging near the tennis courts when she says two men dressed in black hoodies and black pants grabbed her and groped her under her clothes. She told investigators that the men left in a compact blue car with tinted windows. Some students from James Monroe Middle School will be using a different bus stop starting tomorrow because parents say the one that they were using was not safe. The bus stop is located near Unser and McMahon in northwest Albuquerque. You see, back in November, a parent told school officials that he saw people in the area beat a dog in the middle of the day. Parents fear that there may be criminals that live nearby. The district is now expanding that one stop into 3 others. The man accused of stalking and slashing the tires of former congressional candidate Janice Arnold Jones pled not guilty in district court yesterday. Police say Gary Smith was caught on this security video at the home of Janice Arnold Jones last month, showing him slashing her tires. He was arrested and charged with that. Then Smith was allegedly caught on camera again driving by her home, even though a judge ordered him to stay away. Smith tried running against Arnold Jones for the Republican congressional nomination last year. Prosecutors asked the judge to set a cash-only bond, but his attorney claimed that Smith needs mental health treatment outside of jail.
Mr. Smith does have some, I believe, some possible mental health history. He could use some treatment out of custody, which is, his options while he's at MDC are pretty limited. He also has some significant medical issues as well, Judge, that are not being adequately addressed at MDC.
In the end, the judge set Smith's bond at $100,000 cash or surety. He did tell Smith that if he does post bond, he cannot go within 10 miles of Arnold Jones, who was at the hearing yesterday. Smith is also accused of slashing the tires of his former campaign manager and a former El Paso neighbor. Albuquerque Mayor R.J. Berry and his staff will be teaming up with volunteers for the Heading Home project. We caught up with the group as they got ready to head out this morning. The project helps identify those who struggle the most with being homeless and who are the most vulnerable. More than 160 people have been placed in homes since the project began almost 2 years ago. And lastly, hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but the UNM Lobos dropped in the Associated poll rankings. Yes, the men's basketball team is 20th in the AP poll and 22nd in the coaches poll. They used to rank at 15th and 19th last week, and this is all because of their loss against San Diego State on Saturday. The Lobos, though, do take on Wyoming on Wednesday, so let's root for them, keep our hopes up, our fingers crossed. I'm sure they'll do fine. That wraps it up for your Tuesday morning headlines. Be sure to catch Matt, Kristen, and myself every weekday morning on KRQE News 13, beginning at 4:30 a.m. All right, ladies, sending it back to you.
Thanks,
Sorry,
Elizabeth.
thank you, Elizabeth.
There's always a chance for redemption, you know,
Yes.
and it's amazing, and it's really a shame how one game can just change everything.
I
You
know.
know,
It's not too
So-
bad, though, you know.
No.
They just dropped a little bit.
Just a little. They're
We
still
just
up there.
Wyoming. I think we can do it.
We can do it. We can do it.